This is my April wrap-up, and it's really late because it's May 10th. But I got on a kick and read kind of a lot of books within a couple of days, and then I haven't been feeling good, so I haven't read anything since or filmed. But I'm just going to jump in. Sorry, my wrists are bothering me. First book I read is The Mammoth Book of Vampire Romance, which is this. It's an anthology with a bunch of short stories in it, so it's got a lot of different authors. The editor is Trisha Tellep, and it's really good. It was exactly what I was wanting to read at the time. It had a lot of really good stories in it. The reason it was on my list is because it has a Cassie Palmer story, a Gardella Vampire Hunter story, and I think something else in it. But it also has I've got Goodreads over here. Sin Craven story, I said Cassie Palmer, a Nightfall story, Riley Jensen Guardian story, a Dead End Dating story, Dante Valentine story. I already mentioned the Gardella Vampire Hunter story, which if you like vampire books, that's a great series. The Hunter series, Vampire series, the Gifted series. So it's got a bunch of stories from a bunch of different series, but it's also got a bunch of just one-offs. And I think there was like one that was kind of odd. Like there's always one, in an anthology like this. It's just like totally different take than everybody else. But they're really, really good. If you like this kind of thing, I would recommend it. It was fun to read. Yeah. The next book I read is The Tattoo Chronicles by Kat Von D. This was really good. It wasn't what I was expecting. It's more, it's got a lot of, like, pictures and more, like, it's like a diary. If I can get it. Yeah, it's like a diary. It's got pictures of a bunch of tattoos she's done. So it wasn't what I was expecting, because I was expecting it to just be a biography. It's really hefty for its size, but I did end up really enjoying it. So, that's that. The next thing I read is A Study in Scarlet by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. This was really good. I know a lot of the Sherlock Holmes stories, and I watch Sherlock and stuff like that, but this is my first time actually reading the stories, and I cannot wait to read the second one. The only thing I didn't like about this is that the spine of this copy doesn't have the name on it. But this book was amazing. And I'm currently rewatching Sherlock on Netflix because Alex hasn't seen all the episodes, and I'm seeing like how it ties in better even just with the first book. So I can't wait to read the next one. I flew through this. It was so good. Totally recommend reading these. They're very well written. They're very interesting. Love it. And then the last book I read in April is actually a reread, and that is The Shack by William Paul Young. That's one of my favorite books. It's probably the third or fourth time I've read it. I had Alex read it recently. He finally got around to it. James, my best friend, is supposed to read it, but he collected my copy, and it's now in storage, so he hasn't read it yet. And that was like a couple years ago. But he'll get there. But yeah, I completely recommend this book. I really enjoy reading it, and I always catch something new every time I reread it, so. If you have any questions about any of the books, let me know, because I probably didn't give the best reviews, but yeah, that's what I read in April. I haven't read anything yet in May. If I do, I will have a wrap-up. Don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, let me know if you have any questions about any of the books, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.